video. This is Carl's Mustang, and today we're going to be doing a pretty much either features that you don't know about or features that you may know about, but I don't know. It'll be one of those things that's for beginners too, just in case. Like, for instance, have you ever bought parts and maybe you don't need them anymore? Well, if you go over to inventory and say, like, see these track tires and drift tires, well, you could sell them. Like, see, each one you sell gives you a pretty decent amount. Nowhere what you paid for it, but you could sell them. And it goes for anything, even if you buy a crate engine. Like, say you bought an engine swap, which I didn't do for this car, but say you bought engine swap, you could sell it. Now on to the next thing. Next feature is something that's pretty cool. Like, if you look at the Z370 Heritage Edition, it has that black stripe on the roof. And of course, you can remove the side stripe by just putting a side skirt on it, but you can't remove the black stripe that goes all the way from the hood all the way back towards, I think, the trunk. Well, the Diablo SV, the 370Z Heritage Edition, and I think the Porsche, that special edition Porsche that's gold and black, has it too. But you can remove the trim. And basically what that does is it removes the factory livery. Like this one, I'm not going to remove the trim because it's a Diablo SV, but it's a pretty cool feature. And another feature that exists in the same area is this. Like, say you have a car with a spoiler, and maybe you don't want the spoiler. Well, you could just remove it. That easy. And then if you want it back, there you go, you have the spoiler back. And that goes for practically any car with a spoiler. I guess that's a bolt-on, which this ain't exactly bolted on. And any car with trim, which is their factory livery, you can remove it. Now on to the next feature. Now this is the next feature. This is basically how to tint your windows. Like, I know it's not actually available in-game, but what you can do is go to the livery editor, and you could go to here, stretch it out, and then go to color, like, say I want to make it yellow. Well, if you go over to Pro and start adjusting this downward, as you can see, if you have to cut the brightness all the way up, of course. But if you start adjusting this right here, it's basically kind of like a window tint, because as you can see through the windows, and basically you have colored window tint, which they don't have in the game for some reason. You know, they had it past Need for Speeds. Now all we need to do is make it where you could color the headlights with more colors. But that's another feature that you may not know about, or maybe if you're a beginner, you want to know about. And next, I'll show y'all the next feature. Okay, for this feature, we switch to the character. Okay, this is one thing I did not know. Well, of course, you have shoes, you have pants, you have tops, and you have accessories, there's like glasses and all that. Well, if you go to head, you see a thing that says change color. Well, what that is its hair color. Like, as you see, you can change the hair color, and then you could go over here and actually adjust the color by the hue, of course. And that was one cool feature when I figured it out. I thought that was pretty cool. And now my character looks like Ninja. Just don't have the spiky haircut. But I thought that was pretty cool when I saw that. And now on to the next feature, which is over here in Showcase. Now, one thing I could not figure out for the longest was how to sell a car. Well, what you could do is go to your Showcase, and if you have the Showcase set on your cars, what you can do is, like, say I wanted to sell my Firebird, for instance. You can select it, and as you can see, there's sell car. I'm not going to sell it, but I'm just showing you there's a feature to sell car, which is pretty dang cool. I like that. And I just like, I mean, these are features that I thought maybe people don't know, or maybe a beginner will like to know. And if you found a feature you did not know, or if you found a feature that maybe helped you, don't be afraid to tell me in the comments, because I'm interested to see what I helped you with. But also, I forgot to mention, the thing that lets you remove the rear wing or spoiler will also let you remove the front splitter if your car already comes with a front splitter. Like, say, the Honda Civic Type R, for instance, the newer model, it has a front splitter, and you can remove that. That's all I really had for today's video, and I'll see you guys later in the next video.